What is going on, guys? Glad to have you here. It is a beautiful Tuesday night. Um, yeah, been a good weekend here. Starting off the week, getting things going. So I hope things are going well for you guys. If you are maybe preparing for winter time, you're um, I don't know, starting to wrap up the year. We're in December. Starting to kind of see things come to an end as far as the year goes, um, and maybe starting to look towards next year. Um, we can chat about that stuff if you guys would like tonight. But yeah, just glad to be here, hanging out, seeing you guys, seeing what's going on. Tomorrow, I will be going down to Indy for the first uh, dumpster pickup from Matt Corporation. So, being able to see Raider tomorrow, being able to, I don't know if we got time or what time it's actually going to be, but maybe get some tacos or something. They like to go smash some tacos when we do dumpsters together. So, good stuff. Good stuff. Glad to have you guys here again. Appreciate you joining tonight on a Tuesday night. Um, I'm sure you've got better things to do at 8 o'clock than be here, but we're here together. Yeah, let me know what's going on with you guys. What's actually let me just let's make this a little whoozy whatsy, a little question here. Kind of on the spot here. Boom. Here you go. Let me know down in the comments below. Um, what's your biggest takeaway? Takeout. Oh my word. Well, that too, I guess. What was your favorite takeout that you had this year? Oh, wow. That's just special. Oh, incredible. Biggest takeaway from 2024. Um, let me know. Man, we got people popping here. What's going on? We got 11 people here. Let's go. Stigs first. Oh, my word. Howdy from Northwest Lower Michigan, baby. Let's go. Hope all is well, good sir. Appreciate all you do. Bro, I appreciate it, man. And is quick, efficient, reliable. Dude, am I just not used to, is that a new logo? Stigs, um, I guess I'm just used to reading your name and then the comment, but is that a new logo? I might be completely losing my mind, but at least on here, that's pretty legit. Don't you know? Quick, efficient, reliable. That's awesome. Same logo. Okay. Well, I'm blind. So there's that. Sorry, sorry for that, but I like that logo, man. That's cool. Tippito, what is going on, sir? Glad to have you here. We're hanging out. We're rolling on a Tuesday night, so we're cooking. Thank you for being here, sir. Ryan, yo, from South Florida. What is going on, sir? Glad to have you here. Bro, we I don't know what the next dumpster event is. Um, foreshadowing. Um, I have a video that I am working on right now. Um, that I don't think it's a viral video or anything crazy. But I do think it will be very good for encouraging people and trying to be thought provoking and challenging about dumpster events in general, getting together and whatever. So that is definitely something I'm trying to work on right now. So, anyways, on the next dumpster event, I hope I'm able to see everybody there, but be able to chat with you again, Ryan. Junk fam, what is going on? Boom. What up, sir? Glad to have you here. Elite Dumpsters, what's going on? Hey, guys, welcome from Eastern Northwest. Eastern, Northwest, Southern Arkansas. No, just kidding. Man, glad to have you here. Very good, very good. What's up, Ryan? There you go. Thibodeau checking in from Maine. Boom. He does not need to go regional state-wise. Thibodeau, he does it all up in Maine. I'm just gonna say it. Oh my word, I think I'm getting a text message from Randy on the air. Dang it. Randy. Oh my word. People, he's Randy's hitting me up here, Randy Freeman. Thibodeau tacos, let's go, baby. Get some tacos with your dumpsters. Man, honestly, like some of the best tacos I've ever had. Ryan, what's up, bro? Another day, another dollar. Let's go. Make that money. Making it happen. VPS. What's up, Daniel? Awesome inspirational video, bro. I hope it was. It wasn't supposed to be like that. You're talking about the last video. It wasn't supposed to be like delusional, living outside in, Candyland. It was just supposed to be like a reflection moment for us. Like, let's celebrate the wins. Let's actually count up the dubs and let's see where things have been, where's the battlefield, and let's see where we've gained ground. And it wasn't supposed to be some dramatic thing, but like, if it's encouraging, like, then good. If it's not, it's a challenge. It's one of those things. So I'm grateful. It was an encouragement to everybody. If it was, and keep it rolling. So glad to have you here, sir. Junior, what is going on? What's up, guys? Junior from New Age, checking in from the edge of America. Whoa. Folly Beach, Charleston, South Carolina. There we go. Cool. Hey, glad to have you here, man. I don't think I've seen you on in the comments, at least. Thank you for joining and commenting, man. Glad to have you here. Thibodeau Jr., did you get your box yet? There you go, Junior. Oh, Thibodeau, the new mini dumpsters rock. You demand. Oh, bro. Okay, so Thibodeau's doing the, I believe, vinyl, not vinyl. Well, vinyl too, actually. The 3D printed dumpsters, I believe, if that's what they're talking about. Very cool. Very cool. Making it happen. Thibodeau, man, I'm so glad you like them. Let's go, man. Cooking. Love them. Awesome. Delaware Diamond Dumpsters, what up? Hey, glad to have you here, man. Good Tuesday. Got some stuff knocked out. We had some issues over last week and the weekend. My buddy, who he allows me to use his 3 dump trailers, the batteries are toast. So I was using the jumper pack to raise and lower. And actually, I don't think I actually posted it anywhere. But I'm still working on the situation, I guess. But the solenoid on the pump, the hydraulic pump, would not release the pressure, and it would not, the dump trailer would not come down. And so that's we found out it is the solenoid, basically the magnet that's supposed to go up when you press the button. It's not going up and it's not releasing the pressure. So I was messing with that. We were messing with that, as well as getting new batteries and juggling those things. So I put 2 brand new batteries in the Ram 12 as well, 2 batteries for his bigger dump trailers, and just been doing a lot of the, at least for me, miscellaneous kind of back end of the work of the stuff for the biz more recently here. So yeah, a little bit of everything. Sometimes it kind of adds up. Evans Enterprise, what's going on, man? checking in from Northwest Arkansas also. Boom. Okay. Representing. I got to say, before I did this work, I was in RV transport and I hauled campers across the country. I've been to every state besides, I believe, Washington, in the lower 48. And I got to say, Arkansas is the state that I prefer driving in the most. 30 and 40, in between Little Rock. The time just went by the most, I feel like, in Arkansas. And so anytime I see somebody say Arkansas, there's a special place. Texas, man, when I was delivering campers, it was ridiculous. I was in Texas for like 2 whole days. It felt like sometimes going all the way down Corpus Christi, like it's just a black hole. But Arkansas, it was smooth. We were cruising. Usually me and my dog. And so I always enjoy Arkansas. Let's see. Ryan, love my mini dumpsters from Thibodeau. Boom! My business card holder in the trucks, bro. Let's go. Let's go. That's awesome. In the truck too. Nice. Mounted business card holder in the truck. That's cool. Delaware, mini dumpster business card holders. If so, I need the hookup. Delaware. Bippity boppity boo. Go to Thibodeau Services. I don't know what I'm saying. He's got the hookup. He knows what the deal is for the 3D printed mini dumpster stuff. Yeah, hit him up. I would say I potentially could help, but I'm just not that guy right now. So there's a 3D printer right next to me right here. And I just currently I got bigger fish to fry. So yeah, Thibodeau is the man with the plan. Get with him. He's got a YouTube channel as well. So I think his info should be on his profile to get in contact with him. Or if Thibodeau, if you want to drop an email or something in the chat, and so he can connect with you, whatever, whatever we can do. So, Junior, love them. What up? Okay. I'm catching up here. Mini dumpsters. Okay. Yeah. Thibodeau, I'm going to have to make Daniel an affiliate. Let's go, bro. Get that commish on those mini dumpsters. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, whatever works, man. I'm happy to help send people to the man who's making it happen. Let's go. Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, so the question, scrolling here, I don't know if that's annoying or not, or if you'd like it to be just on here, but what's your biggest takeaway from 2024? What's the biggest lesson? What's something in your business that you struggled with and you finally maybe got it through your head? Okay, this is a wrap. This is something I don't want to do. This is something that didn't work in the business, or maybe something that did work, or you got the blinders off and you're like, you know what? This is actually the play. What's that big takeaway from this year? If there is just one thing, I'm sure there's a number of things. There should be always, things we're actively learning and growing in. But what's that one of the bigger things for you that was an impact to your business, or maybe a relief to your business, making some of those things happen? Let me know down in the comments below if you would be willing to share. You don't have to. It is what it is. But let me know what your thoughts are. Man. Yeah, so tomorrow I'll be picking up just one dumpster. He squeezed in one dumpster for me. I'll be grabbing tomorrow. And then I've got a few more scattered out a little later on. Not in a crazy rush, especially for the 7-yard that I'm getting for the concrete. I'm assuming that's not going to be a crazy crazy in demand right now going into wintertime. Not a whole lot of concrete work probably happening. So I'm I'm not exactly looking forward to having to go into DRS and have, add new products and fill all the stuff out and have that all go forward, and get that piece together. But we'll be adding some new sizes: the 7-yard, the 25-yard, and then getting a 20 tomorrow. So making things happen. Trying to get things going for that. Let's see. Oh, here we go. We got some comments. Ryan, biggest takeaway for 24 is upgrading from the dump trailers into my new roll-off trailer and new dumpsters. Bro, let's go. Heck yeah. Dude. It's like, sometimes those jumps in your business where either, the blinders come off, you couldn't see how this would work or make sense, or is this too much too soon, or is this, not enough sometimes? And it's like just being able to take that step and then see it go, yeah, this is actually where it's at. And like, not to be like, oh, I proved myself right. And it's an ego thing, but it's like to take action and for it to follow through and to make sense, and it works. And it's like a functioning piece of the business already straight out of the gate. Maybe this is more of an obvious thing for your business going to the trailer just from dump trailers, but it's like, how much easier is it? Like, it's a big impactful thing. It's like, okay, now that this is here, what's that next step? What's that next big jump or thing that's going to be an impact? That's awesome, man. Let's go. Heck yeah. Evans Enterprise, charging for extra days. I always seem to struggle. Man, my head's like barely in between here. Got a fat head. I always seem to struggle with charging that extra fee for 2 days or whatever. But we are doing it consistently now. It was just hard to make myself do it for some reason. Okay, so so charging for extra days. I'm assuming customers, the initial time period, I don't know how many days, 2-day, 3-day, maybe a 5-day, whatever it was, maybe a weekday or a 7-day rental or something, and having a hard time like hitting that card on file. Maybe is that what you're describing, Evans Enterprise? I definitely do understand that. In the last 2 or 3 months, I've been more. I'll just say this: I've been more willing I'll say this: I'm more comfortable with charging larger and larger prices. Everybody's in a different space, in a different journey in their business. For me, though, I have felt pressure, honestly, not even from anybody else, just from me, like just lies in my own thinking. Okay, they're not going to go for this price. They're not going to entertain, any of these things. It's just too much money. You're charging too much money, Daniel. And it's like, okay, well, that's cute. However, it's more than that. And frankly, I have had a number of customers throughout the years, not just recently, who have said yes to my price that I thought was like, whoa, bro, like this is a lot of money. At the time I was thinking like, there's no way they're going to go for this. And it's almost like kind of bashful, like, oh, well, are they going to go for this price? Like, I don't know, dude. And then they go for it. And you're like, now, wait a minute. That was way too easy. And it's those experiences where it kind of chips away at the, the lie in your head, whatever you want to call that, just the fear of them saying no or something. And like, I'm already well aware. You've got to be able to handle rejection. Like it is what it is. It's going to happen. And it's easier to handle rejection when you can kind of sniff it out and smell the cheapskate person on the phone talking. And you're like, oh, this is not my customer. like, I want to hang up on them. Like, get me off this call. Like, I already see the overfilled dumpster. I already see the thing. Like, they're not going to respect my policy. They're not going to, like, I don't want you as a customer. It's easy to say, not my customer. My price is my price. And I hope you don't find the money, because I already know, I can feel it. There's going to be more issues. It's easy to maybe throw that person and be like, yeah, not my customer. But for another person, like, it may be a rough, stomach turning, feeling, at least for me. I don't know about anybody else. Let me know down in the chat below, but, being willing and comfortable to say, this is my price. It is what it is. And yes, it's maybe a lot more money as things add up, or additional add-ons, or dump fees. Even, like, that's not your problem. It's their problem. Like, they, being on that page and being comfortable with the end price just being higher, and not psyching yourself out. That has been something in the last several months, like I was saying, like, no, it is okay. They're not getting weird on the phone. Why are you, Daniel? Like, this is stupid. So yeah, if that's kind of along the same lines, man, I've definitely experienced that myself. Wally Gone, what is cooking? Hey, glad to have you here, man. Very good, very good. We got Turtle here from Southern Illinois. What's going on, bro? Glad to have you here. VPS, my biggest one in 2024 was able to purchase a roll-off truck and hire a part-time driver. Boom, baby. Let's go. Heck yeah. That is all, dude. That's huge. That is huge. Making those moves, and I mean, it's setting the tone for obviously future years. It's allowing you to build into, to grow into that new demand, for certainly next spring, and building, going forward. So, that's awesome, bro. Heck yeah. Evans, yes, charging the card on file for 1 or 2 extra days was what I meant. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, it's just, for me, I feel less bad about that, if you want to say. For me specifically, with the extra days, it's the initial quote that I give when they're asking for a week or 2 weeks. Or I'm like, dude, I'm short-term rental, as in like a few days, 3-day minimum kind of a thing, not 2 weeks, not a month, not a whatever. And more recently, I actually have a few dumpsters that have been out for over a month. Several of my dumpsters, and I'm just watching the money deposit into my account. And I'm like, now wait a minute. They could just sit there, and I'm making more money. And I ordered some more dumpsters, and like, things are happening. Like, it can just work out that way. Yeah, it can. Get out of your head. Like, it's one of those things, man. I definitely feel that. Where are we at? Well, my oil sample bottle came in yesterday. Okay. Blackstone oil analysis kit. I'll be doing the oil change this weekend. Looking forward to seeing my oil results. Awesome. Yeah, I think, I don't know if you can pay to rush it, but I think it's roughly like 7 to 10 business days. Don't quote me on that. I think it's somewhere in there for them to get the results to you. And basically, as soon as they have it done, it's an email straight to you. So they don't have to mail the results to you. It's just dropped in your email as soon as they are, done with it possible. So, and then also, if you have questions and want to ask about certain aspects of it, you can get a tech on the phone who actually knows what they're talking about and walk through, what does this mean? I know there's a description at the top, like the top third, where they do give a little, their notes on the whole thing, their comments on it. But if you want more detail, if you want to, chew and ask more questions, pick their brain, you can. And I've done that a number of times. So that is awesome. Let us know, Wally Gun. Let us know about the results on that when they do come in. Thibodeau, my biggest takeaway comes from Matt and JoJo Sonoma Strong. Just hit them with that price. They are a junk removal super couple. Yes, definitely heard of them. Just hit them with that price, dude. Like, I've heard this a million times from my dad growing up in various situations, but like the worst they can say is no. And at that point, you then know, KNOW, you know that that's not your customer. Or, other things. Well, salesmanship or, growing into that, those potential things or whatever. But at the very least, like it's okay for them to say no and keep on trucking, dude. Yeah, I like that. Just hit them with that price. Absolutely. Elite Dumpster, I had one like that the other day. I wanted to tell him he's not a fit for me and hang up, but I handled it politely. Yeah, it's once I kind of, I don't know, it's like an additional like feeler I have. I don't know. I can just sense it on the phone. I'm like, I can hear it in their voice. They are the cheapest possible customer out there. And I, as much as I would love to help everybody, and I have helped people who have been in need, and like that's a personal decision at my decision to either just give it to them for free or work something out, as situation comes up. But when you start just feeling that over the phone, it's like, it's time to wrap up this call. Like, it's just, we're going different directions, man. Thibodeau, my second biggest takeaway is to not be afraid to do a shake and bake on an overloaded dumpster. Dude, I think maybe I've done that. Maybe I haven't. I've usually just hand unloaded stuff on top a little bit if it really needed it. If it was that bad. But yeah. I mean, it is what it is. If it's not safe going down the road, it ain't coming. Like, it's just that's an unacceptable thing. So I don't think I've technically done the shake and bake. And I don't know if I would actually post on here if I ever did, but yeah. There you go, man. Yeah. Honestly, just, maybe not everything, but I think oftentimes we are our worst, critic, our worst enemy, our, psyching ourselves out, or, thinking, things are going this way, but maybe they're not sometimes. Like, you got to be a little delusional to be a business owner, to be in the game, to be in the fight, to be taking action, bold actions in our business, buying new dumpsters, upgrading things, pivoting from one system to another, whatever that may be, working with different customers and stuff. But yeah, it's those moments where we're like, you know what, actually, I'm going to do this and I'm going to take action. That's a huge thing. Excuse me. VPS. Recently, I also had a 5% increase in my prices, and I felt the same thing until today. A customer told me that I gave her a good deal. Boom, baby. Let's go. Honestly, every time I've raised my prices, dude, without fail, like the next day, after raising prices, I'm usually a little bit on pins and needles. I'm like, how is this going to go over? I'm expecting the. Actually, I have a tip. I have a tip to as far as increases go with maybe past customers. This is a Alex Hermosi tip, so this is not mine. I just watched a video, Alex Ramosi talking about this, but anyways, but being a little bit more on pins and needles on the first day of the price increase. And what if you get a previous customer who's rented from you, who knows your pricing? Maybe they've done a dumpster with you every single year, or more recently, done a couple, and they remember your pricing. They're just calling, hey, I need another one at the same address. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get it done. Card on file, and then you hit them with, well, sir, we actually have raised our prices, just so you're aware. It's now additional, blah, 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 whatever. And you're waiting, you're maybe bracing for impact for a second. Like, are they going to go for it? Is this, are they going to be mad, or are they going to be shocked? Are they like, whatever, do it. Just get it there. I don't care. And I've had everything in between, dude, everything across the board. And it's like, well, okay. Like it is what it is. The new price is the new price. My operating cost is going up. Like if you want to have the same service from me, this is the new price. Love to help, whatever I can do. Now, the tip that, and I don't think I'm taking this out of context. Alex Ramosi, from a different video that was talking about something else, he had mentioned the idea of raising your prices, making more money, doing the same level of work, the same number of cans, all those things. And the thought was, well, if they do have such a problem with it, if they are a consistent customer, if they are I think he said a loyal customer, don't be afraid to, if obviously it's your choice, you do what you want to do, have them pay the new rate, whatever. Or what he suggested, one thing you could do is tell them, here is our new rate. So introducing the new price. However, for our loyal customers, so you're identifying them as a loyal customer, which is going to make them feel good. They're going to, you're elevating their status. They're not just somebody, picking their nose on the side of the road. Like for our loyal customers, and you're identifying them as one, we are willing to extend the same pricing for our loyal customers for the next, you choose, 3 months, 6 months, whatever. I don't know. As a courtesy and a thank you, because of fill in the blank, whatever you want to say, for being a loyal customer, essentially. After that, the new rate would be applied. So essentially you're saying, this is the new rate, but I'm giving loyal customers a discount to what the previous price was. If you're willing to even do that, I don't know. If you are, they get a discount, and then the discount goes away. So he was saying it's a whole lot easier for a customer to accept receiving a discount and then the discount disappearing, rather than, here's the new price. Excuse me. Here's the new price, and then, just kind of dropping it on them like that. Anyways, a possibility. Maybe that helps. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But yeah, that's something that I think I might introduce. Although I really haven't felt the need to. I really, every single time I've raised prices, I'm waiting to get yelled at. I'm waiting for something to happen, and then it just doesn't happen, and nobody says a word. So I don't know. Everybody has different options to do that. Jared Schick, hey Daniel, bro, this is my brother-in-law. He hops in my live stream on my other channel, and now he's here. What is going on, sir? Glad to have you here. And we're in the Dumpster Hangout now. We're not in the Sunday night hangout. So I'm very creative with my names of my live streams. The Dumpster Hangout, and then Sunday Night Hangout is what I have on the other channel that I do on Sunday nights. So anyways, glad to have you here, bro. Good to see you. Ryan, lesson learned. long time ago is you don't need to land every customer and go with your gut, dude. Um, Listening to your gut and going with those feelers that you, I feel like I've gotten, it's grown my ability to listen to, like, hey, this doesn't seem right. If it doesn't seem right on the phone, because I can tell you what, there's customers where things go incredibly well on the phone, and I show up in person and they're the same person. Everything, obviously they can lie and, say different things, or, what kind of materials they're going to load into it. And bad things can happen. I'm not saying they don't, but I'm saying oftentimes when I have a real good feeling about a customer and we have good chemistry on the phone and everything's syncing up and making sense and we're on the same page, usually when I show up, when I have that level and I feel really, really comfortable, drop off is a breeze. Everything goes perfectly fine. Like it's slick, it's smooth, and it's good. So, yeah, getting that I don't know, that feeler muscle built up, and just really knowing like how to handle people on the phone and what to really look for, maybe. Jamie O, what's going on? Hi, Daniel. What do they charge ton for dumping? New subscriber. Good luck. Hey, appreciate it. What do they charge per ton for dumping? So Jamie, tonnage is different everywhere in the country. So here in Indiana, it's 50. I get charged $55 per ton. And then in other parts of the country, it could be 30. It could be, I think, Thibodeau Services, this guy up here. I think he pays like the highest in the country, or like the second highest. I think he said he pays over $200, like $212 per ton. And that's set by either the transfer station um, or the landfill pricing. So it's kind of all over the place as far as pricing goes for that. But great question. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. Glad to have you here. Jamie, being self-employed can be rough. Make a decision and run with it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Jamie, with the Biden puppet show, what has not skyrocketed? Yeah. It's just, I'm well, I'm hoping, and I'm kind of expecting when Trump gets in, obviously, what is it? Drill, baby, drill, whatever. Going to be drilling oil. Diesel prices should be coming down. Um, in the 4 years of being in business, seemingly it feels this way. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it is. I'm pretty sure it is. But I have only gone up higher and higher in my fuel costs. So, yeah, things are just pretty wild. Pretty wild indeed. Thibodeau, 14 people watching and only 5 likes. We can do better. I appreciate it, Thibodeau. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, hit the like button if you're feeling crazy. If you've ever thought about punching a squirrel, hit the like button. If you haven't, I don't know. Hit the dislike button. I'm fine with that too. Whatever you got to do. Oh man. Yeah, well, dealer's choice. Whatever you want to go with on that. Yeah, I'll answer my own question. What's my biggest takeaway from 2024? It's kind of just a thought in general of not being. I have been very, very conservative in some of the decisions that I've made. Somebody who's maybe a little bit more aggressive probably would say, well, you're scared, scared money, or some things, like that working out. I have thought, well, before I buy any more cans, I need every single dumpster rented out and to have nothing in the yard for weeks and weeks and weeks. And if one comes back, it's still too early to be buying cans. And like, you really kind of putting a weird amount of pressure on myself of like, don't don't be going off and buying a boatload more cans just to say you have them, and then they just sit, and you're the fool who just paid for them, and they're doing nothing for who knows how long. I don't know. Ideally, less and less as time goes on, and things start building up. But I have been a little in this regard, dealing with how many dumpsters I have, um, being just scared or too conservative with trying to be using efficiency as a scapegoat, as an excuse to not go buy more cans. The amount of times I've legitimately lost opportunities. I've turned away customers because they wanted a 20 and they wouldn't go for a 15 when I had it, or they wanted a 15 and I didn't have that, and I offered a 10 or something one way or the other. Usually something smaller at that time would be available, and they say, can't do it. And I'm sitting here going, over the last several months, how many customers have I lost? And it would have paid for a new stinking dumpster, or more than one, with how many people fell through my fingers. And it's like, dude, who are you helping? Like, you're not. You're hurting. You're hurting yourself. You're not able to take care of the customer. They'll probably never call you again. And you're losing out on money. And all of this would have paid for a new dumpster, but you're too scared or trying to be so efficient that everything is perfectly like, that's not reality. And that's not how things work. And so, pushing, through the maze of those excuses for me, and going, no, actually, I'm buying more cans. I'm not going to be missing out on more customers like that. I'm going to take action. We're going to keep building this thing and not be weirdly using the efficiency excuse, in that regard. So that's something that I'm like, okay, I can't deny the fact that I've lost out on money and opportunities because of this, which could have been obviously one customer, could be a lifelong customer, which is crazy money potentially. And it's unacceptable. And I'm not trying to play defense 24/7. I've got to play offense. And part of that means we gotta be grown. We gotta be building, and taking action. So that is something like, okay, the efficiency, to the bitter end excuse. Nothing wrong with trying to be efficient in your business, with routing, with finances, with all of that stuff. But there's I don't know if I like the word, but there's a balance to it. And you're in the ditch over here, and it's just too much. So, WC Dumpster Rental, what's going on? What's up, everybody? WC Dumpster Rentals, a little late, but here now. Awesome. Glad to have you here, man. Very good, very good. I like the logo on there. That's pretty slick. I know you've been in here before, but I guess I'm not used to looking at logos that often. So I'm actually looking at the logo. That's cool, man. Very good, very good. Here in North Carolina, lately it seems that everyone I've dealt with lately wants a discount or more tonnage for the same price. Gotcha. I'm assuming, and I've heard this from customers myself, here, when they say, "Oh, well, you're the same price, but so and so, they include up to 5 tons in their pricing." Full well knowing, and I've tried to explain to a few customers who presented that to me. Said, "Well, ma'am, the materials you just described, a couch, some boxes, some bags, miscellaneous stuff up in the attic, you're not going to go over 2 tons in a 15-yard dumpster. You're just not. I think that's the right size for what you described, what we talked through. But it's the same price and you're not going to be, she said, well, can you guarantee me that? Well, I guess the pitfalls of including tonnage versus not, and that's a whole other conversation, and everybody's in their own position in that question. But ma'am, you're not going to go over 2 tons with what you described unless you put like dirt and concrete in there, which we have a whole other issue. This is not going to be a problem for you. And so my price, I think I was like $25 cheaper or something like that. And like, it's not going to be a problem. And no. But they include up to, I think, like 5 tons or something. I said, if that's what matters to you, even though you're probably not going to use it, and I'm telling you that it's very unlikely at all that you're going to go over 2 tons. It almost never happens. If you need that additional security to know that you have all that extra weight possible, then you should go for that. That's fine. And frankly, that's another whole question, but I've been thinking, including more tonnage, full well knowing my average ticket price or ticket tonnage ticket, whatever you want to say, is nowhere close to 2 tons for even my 20s. But outside of shingles and concrete, which I don't even have to pay for concrete, I don't have it's very, very rare. So is that a value, not an actual value proposition, but is that a perceived value for this customer I just described? It absolutely was. It was a perceived value that was higher, even though it on paper, it's not going to happen. It can't happen. Anything coming out of a house, unless you have concrete boxes, it ain't going to happen, dude. And so anyways, that's another question for another time, but yeah, interesting stuff. Thibodeau, well then, so is your man. Yeah. That's your guy right over there. If that's what you're needing, if that's the deal, then it sounds like you have actually. Okay. So, that customer, I think that was several months ago. It might not have been in summertime, but they called me, got my pricing, my information. Then they said, oh, well, so-and-so includes, I think, 5 tons. Are you willing to match 5 tons? And I said, no, this is my price. This is what I include. And I'm telling you, it's not going to be at that, mark, being above 2 tons. It's nearly impossible to do that. And with the material you described, I said, oh, okay, well, all right. Well, I guess we'll have to go with them. Hang up. She calls me back and says, are you sure you can't do it? Ma'am, they have a better deal. You should go with them. That's a better deal. And on the phone, she was like, oh, okay. And it's like, bro, what? Yeah, kind of crazy. So I don't know what to tell you. In that case, the perceived value was actually higher in her mind rather than the actual value, $25 cheaper. I think it was either 25, I was either 25 lower or the same. And I know that company knows they aren't going to fill it up with 5 tons. We both know that. They're just willing to say that they're willing to gamble that somehow, if there was some type of material that they don't have marked off on their contract, that's not allowed to be able to do that. So anyways, excuse me. VPS question, Dano, what made you decide to get 25 yards, 25-yard dumpsters? So At this moment, I only ordered one. This is going to be a test. This is my my A/B testing, or whatever you want to say. I'm testing out 25 yards. As far as actual volume goes, and length and height, that is the maximum my new trailer or my truck would, I believe, would be safe and functional, certainly, at that length. So 16-foot cans, or 16-foot can, I believe just a hair under 6 foot, whatever that is, for the can itself. My idea for the 25 yard is, because my 20s normally are still below 2 tons. Usually, I'd have to look it up in the DRS, but I think I'm usually at like 1.2, 1.1, somewhere in there, on average for my 20-yard cans. Again, outside of shingles. And usually my shingle guy, my roofers, they want the dump trailers anyway, so that's fine. Excuse me. But I wanted to go with the 25 to see if I can. It's really, like I said, it really is a test to see if I can poach some 30-yard cans that are needed to come down to 25s. Now, obviously, being safe about the materials that are going to be going into it, we're going to be extra careful with the 25s, at least initially. But I almost can never, and maybe I just don't have the magic sauce on the phone, converting a 30 into 220s or 215s, giving a little discount to make it a better deal across the board, having them together or spaced out on the work site or whatever that may be. I 1 out of 100 for those situations where they need a 30 or 40, I can actually get them to convert and go down to a 20, or a 20 and a swap out, or something like that. So my idea for the 25 is to see if, obviously, safety wise with the weight, we're not going to be pushing it for most materials to be going above what my max can be, as well as seeing if we can pull some 30s down to a 25. And if I do get a little bit of traction, if they are okay with some 25s, 30 to 25, and if they're in a pinch, they'll take it. Maybe 30 to a 20. See you later, dude. Like, they're on the way to press the end call button faster than anything. Trying to sell them on a 20 or multiple dumpsters just does not work. Does not happen, at least the way I have tried to do it over the phone. So that's why I'm doing testing with 125. I'm also excited when I get the 25 and I get the 7. I'm going to be restructuring and raising my prices again. So I have not fully decided where I'm going to be at with my pricing, adding a new high and then adding technically a low. It's probably mostly going to be used for concrete. I may use the 7-yard, have some wood added on top. Talk to Joe Maxey about that, and turn that 7 into another 10. We'll see. Just trying to see what the options are, and if it's a bomb, if it's a terrible idea, people don't want to pay for the 25, fine, I'll sell it to them as a 20. Still make some money somehow. Do something. Not gonna just roll over. Just oh well. Like, I'm gonna do whatever I got to do to make that work. And if it makes sense, Raider, let's start printing some dumpsters. Let's do some more 25s and get things cooking. If I can convert some people. So we'll see how that goes. Tipido, my residential average tonnage in my 15s is 0.8 tons. Yeah, yep. That is real close. I think last time I looked at my 15s, I think I'm right in there. 0.7, 0.8. I know it's not that close to 1 ton in the 15s. It's just delicious. I don't know what else to say. I know Thibodeau, don't you include 1.5 tons? I know your pricing is for the tonnage is crazy. So I think you just include 1 ton for your 15s. Is that right? And then like a ton and a half for your 20s. Excuse me. Andrew Street, what's going on, bro? Hey, Daniel, you're the man. It's so good to see you out here making it happen, dude. So this is a buddy. I don't know, several months ago, just going on TikTok. This is a guy who owns several businesses, not a dumpster business, but several different types of businesses that are complementary to each other. And I've hopped in his live stream on there, and just general business conversations and chatting and stuff. Really good guy. So appreciate you hopping on here, bro. Thanks for stopping by, man. Absolutely. VPS, you have good customers. LOL. I thought about it for 25 yards, but I've quite some 21 yards going over 7 tons, bro. Wow. But it would be great for when compactors go down 0. Yeah. Dude, 7 tons. Is that roofing dumpsters or what? What are we doing with that, man? Surely just roofing, or maybe concrete. Are you doing concrete in those 21 yards? Let me know. Thibodeau, we include 1 ton. Anything over, we charge 190. Our best tipping price is 155. Gotcha. Okay, that's what I was thinking. So one ton for all sizes, for your different sizes there. So okay, sweet. Andrew, I'm going live soon as well, but wanted to put the support out there. Hey, appreciate it, bro. If you guys aren't already, get on this man's subscription, pay him already. So okay, um so I have it. Thank you for the dude. That's a huge shout. I appreciate that. That's pretty hardcore. So uh I'll just put it out there. So I'm in the process of, I didn't actually make it go live yet. But I was going to, if there's anybody crazy enough, if you're wanting to be a part of the helper crew, whatever you want to say, if you wanted to subscribe uh, financially to this channel, I was going to have some additional like perks and stuff for subscribing to this channel, for not much money, but yeah, I'll be putting that offer out here pretty soon. I was actually going to finish it up last night, but I ended up crashing before that happened. So, anyways, small little plug there. Appreciate that, Andrew, and I'll be hopping on your live stream in a little bit as well. So, thanks for stopping by, bro. Oh man, VPS restoration companies. Gotcha. Wet drywall. Wow. 7 tons of wet drywall, man. Jeez, dude. Oh man. And they're needing, just trying to think. Um they're loading 20 cubic yards of all wet of all wet drywall. That is a lot of drywall. Oh my word, bro. What the heck? T- Dude. Okay. Pay the man. Here's my down payment, and then tip it up, bro. Oh my word. Um, I appreciate it, man. For real. Thank you. Um, obviously any dollar counts for anything these days. Our government's robbing us on a daily basis, it seems, but I appreciate the support, man. And you guys don't have to do that, but I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Dude, $10 donation. That's crazy. Busted pipes on hotels, dude. Okay, first of all, that's got to be a crazy delicious job if that's that much going on. VPS are they loading it in like one day? Like I don't know if there's. I guess it is what it is, but like they're loading 21 yards, like live loading that fast in like the same day, or is that just like that's wild? Man, they must have a full crew rolling because that's crazy. Man, wet drywall. Seven. That's good to know, though. I know drywall. Dry is it weighs some for sure, but it. I didn't think it was that heavy. I've definitely had 15-yard cans that were filled up quite a bit with drywall, but that's wild. Okay, 6 dumpsters in 4 weeks. Okay, gotcha. Okay, huh? Man, I'd be trying to tip that dumpster as much as you can. Let all the water come running out. Oh man, that's wild. Interesting. 7 tons. Yeah, so we'll see. For me, maybe I won't allow construction demo, in the 25 yards unless I'm a part of the demo and seeing what's going into the new to the new size. Maybe I'll just keep that residential. Maybe I'll only allow because we've got with DRS you can do residential or commercial contractor. Have it to where the 25 is only available for the residential, or maybe for the contractor work, maybe force them to call to get a quote, to have that conversation before they can just book it, and it just happens, and they're like, whoa, like just because you didn't read the fine print and I didn't know about this before, like doesn't mean we're just going to set this and like overload my dumpster and things go crazy, put my equipment and my safety and everything else at risk. Like, got to have that conversation, but yeah, I'm testing out the 25. We'll see how that goes, but should be interesting. Guys, I will say this, tomorrow, there is a chance we're going to hop off here. We're over an hour into this, but tomorrow, I may be going live at MatCorp, picking up the new can with my new trailer. So that may happen. I may just take pictures. Just depends on timing and how things go. But I've got multiple videos that have not been edited, and things have happened, and I've just got to get things rolling. So I may do a quick little live stream. If you don't, obviously in the middle of the day, like, please don't be dangerous. Don't watch me while you're driving, doing business stuff. But I may do a little walk around with the trailer and the new, the newest 20-yard dumpster tomorrow. So I'm gonna let you go, guys. You might be asleep. It's after 9 o'clock. I appreciate you. Tipido, again, crazy, sending me $10. You don't got to do that. I appreciate everybody being here. This is really cool having 15, 16 people here most of the night. Good conversations, and really appreciate you guys. I will be, I've got videos coming. I'm working on getting an editor, because my speed at editing and my capabilities of editing are to be desired, I feel like, still. So we'll see how that goes. I might be getting some more content pushed out more regularly, that I don't have to be sitting here slaving away and working on, when I could be doing other things more productive. but I'm really trying to, whether it actually is or not, I don't know, but I'm trying my best to provide more value um, to the industry, to you, um, make it ideally less about me and my journey and more about you and what options could be out there, and trying to present it that way, and be a helper, be a help to you however I can. So appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. Have a good one. Have a good rest of the week, and we will see you next time, or possibly tomorrow. I don't know. On the live stream, it'll probably be in the afternoon if it does happen. But yeah, catch you guys later. Thanks. See you guys.